everybody. Welcome to Your Questions, Your Money, Your Business. I'm Dagen McDowell with Tracy Burns, and we want to hear from you. We're talking about stimulating this economy and bringing it back to life all by ourselves by growing your business.
So get up off your butt and call us. Get that entrepreneurial spark going, 877-249-9626. You can always email us, yourmoney@foxbusiness.com. All right. I love my jeans. Jeans are a staple in our fashion-conscious world these days, and getting the right jean can be it can be traumatic trying jeans on. I know, I've been there, but our next guest, Paige Adams-Geller, knows better. She was once the most requested fit model for some of the hottest denim brands, from Guess, True Religion, you name it. She was the fit model for them, and now she is the designer and founder of Paige Premium Denim. And these jeans have been worn by celebrities like Mrs. Tom Brady, although she just had a baby, so don't you dare tell me she fits in her jeans.
They make maternity clothes.
They do, but not that's fine, not in her original. Cameron Diaz, she's hot, man. She's wearing your jeans, you scored. Jessica Alba. Hilary Duff was just in them last week. Twilight's Taylor Lautner. I mean, you name it. Everyone is wearing. Eva Longoria should be on the list as well. Everybody is wearing these jeans. Paige, what an honor to have you with us. Because, man, you
Thank you so much.
I love your little slogan. You don't have great jeans, but now you have great jeans, thanks to Paige. So can we backtrack a little?
Sure. Good morning, Tracy and Dagen.
Can you tell us your story, how you just came upon this? Because now, I mean, your jeans are everywhere. Heidi Klum's wearing your jeans. You have to sit back and say, my God, I could die now. But it wasn't like that for you in the beginning.
No. So you want me to tell you the story of how I started the brand?
Yes, please do.
Great. Well, I grew up in Alaska, and when I was 16 years old, I left Alaska to move to New York to model with Elite. And unfortunately, the modeling industry was not a healthy industry for me, and I ended up suffering from an eating disorder and suffered from anorexia. So I left New York City, came to Los Angeles, and went to college at USC, majored in broadcast journalism and took communications classes and marketing classes, and then went back into the entertainment industry, which again was not healthy for me. So I did finally go away to treatment, and then I found a passion of mine. I started to work as a fit model for a lot of different clothing companies, and my specialty really became premium denim. So I worked as the body behind 7 for All Mankind, Citizens of Humanity, True Religion, Joe's Jeans, you name it, Blue Colt, Dickies, and Guess. And I fell in love with design. I fell in love with jeans, and I really fell in love with figuring out how to make clothes look great on a body. So 5 years ago, I started Paige. It was July 1st, 2004.
Well, let's stop right there, Paige, because we get so many calls from viewers, and they have an idea.
Oh,
we actually get a lot of calls from viewers who want to start jeans companies. So how did you go, even though you had worked as a fit model for all of these brands, how did you go about starting to design the prototypes of your jeans? How did you go about manufacturing them, making them different?
Great. Well, I actually started my first designs. Well, when I started the company, I put together what I call my denim dream team. So I found my favorite pattern maker. I found, the best fabric that I could find from Italy and Japan, and started to come and put together my ideal blocks. And what I thought that I needed was a really great low-rise boot cut, a really great classic rise boot cut, and then maybe a couple different styles with the different shapes, like kind of a trouser jean and whatnot. So I put together, my 4 favorite styles with my favorite fabrics and favorite washes, so I could develop my initial line and then go to investors and find a showroom that would want to rep the line. And it was really exciting, and I had a lot of fun creating the actual initial blocks. And what was the second part of the question? I'm sorry.
How do you go about finding the manufacturer? How did you go through making that decision making, and how easy or difficult was it to come up with the money to actually produce the line?
Great. Great, perfect. Once I found the initial blocks and I put together my presentation, like what was I going to call the company? What was I going to have as my packaging and labeling? Who is my ideal demographic and customer? What kind of stores do I really want the jeans sold into? I put together my storyboards, found investors, and then came up with my initial prototypes. Once I came up with the prototypes, what I did know from my experience in the business was when I'd worked as a fit model for all these different companies, I had the experience of knowing where to go locally in Los Angeles to have the jeans made. So there were a couple different manufacturing facilities.
Hey, Paige, hold that thought
that were here locally.
Hey, hold that thought real quick. It's 6 minutes after the hour, and we just want to say hello to our radio listeners on Sirius and XM. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dagen McDowell, along with Tracy Burns.
If you have a question about starting your business or anything entrepreneurial, we want to hear from you. Email us, yourmoney@foxbusiness.com. You can always call us, 877-249-9626. We're talking jeans with Paige Adam Geller of Paige Premium Denim. Paige, let me ask you this. And actually, you should probably finish your thought. I'm sorry, we cut you off so rudely. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's okay. I like to talk, so you might have to cut me off every once in a while. So, yeah, I was really lucky because of my experience in the business. I knew that locally where manufacturing facilities and great wash houses were. And, you know, once I got the initial orders, when I launched the line, I went to these manufacturing facilities and said, hey, look at this. You know, I just was at Coterie Show where I launched my jeans. This is how many orders that I just got. And would you be able to manufacture my jeans? So I wanted to make sure that they were made in the USA, that they were local, and that I could have my direct eyes on them and have control. So I'm happy that they're made in the USA and here in LA.
Paige, we get a question from our viewers all the time about what gave you the nerve to go into the jean market. You said it yourself. You were a fit model for True Religion, Guess. I mean, there's a lot of jean makers out there, and a lot of high-end premium ones that a lot of, at the time, Eva Longoria, Heidi Klum were all wearing. What made you think that you could make a better product to beat them out and get them on those girls' butts?
It's a good question. Thank you. Well, you know, what I found is when I was working as a fit model, I worked for all male designers. And they sometimes had a completely different perspective of what they thought a woman should be wearing. And, you know, I really found that the most important thing when you're starting a business is to make sure that you have a reason to be. And my reason to be was that I am a woman, and I know a woman's body, and I know what a woman wants to wear. So being a woman, being able to design for women was my niche. And I feel that, like, I really understand shape, and I really understand what looks great on a woman's body, and it had a different